Okay, prepare yourself, guys. Chris with T3 Medias, and I'm going to give you the review of Someone Great. This movie is obviously about me because being the greatest of all time, I was so humble to find out that Netflix was doing a documentary about just my everyday day to day. But no, no, no. It was unfortunately some romantic comedy about the not even up and coming. She's just already here, guys. Gina Rodriguez and what with some familiar faces. Now I'm gonna get to the things that I loved about it, things that I didn't quite mesh with all too much, but overall, I'm gonna give you my thoughts, and I want to get your thoughts as well. So after you finish watching this review, comment below. Let me know what you guys think, and anything that I didn't cover, put it in the box below. That out of the way, let's get to it. Okay, so Someone Great just dropped on Netflix the other day. Me and the lovely fiance sat in front of the TV and watched it. Now, when I first saw the trailer to this movie, the thing that caught me the most was the music that was behind it. I even looked up the artist. I'm sorry if I can't remember her name now, but that song was so awesome. And just seeing the vibe and the chemistry between Gina Rodriguez. Let me make sure I get all the actresses right. Gina Rodriguez, Brittany Snow, and Dawana Wise was good. And that whole, last night to be in New York before I go across country for a job, let's just go out and, balls to the wall, let's do it. And Gina, especially Dawana Wise's reaction that, yes, made me feel like, oh, it's gonna go down, right? But, overall, this movie was just really about a woman who was really unraveling and unpack. Imagine a relationship. And every moment, every memory, every kiss, every time they make love, everything, every fight, it just slowly is something, it's just getting packed inside of like a backpack. And over the years, 9 years of a relationship, all of these memories just constantly getting collected. Imagine those little orbs from inside out, right? Just constantly. So the day after it's over or ended officially, you're going through the motions. The movie went back and forth in time. Now, at first, it jarred me because it wasn't edited that well at the very beginning. The first couple of leaps back and forth did not mesh with me. I assumed that it was going to be a movie where you see them get together. Maybe it's a whole collage of scenes. See them get together and all that stuff, and then go up to the breakup and then leading to. But then after a while, the pauses to take a chance to remember, because that's actually how life works. A smell, a song played in the background, something will stop you and jar you and take you back to one of those memories. And slowly, every moment, you can see Gina Rodriguez take one of those orbs out of the backpack and unpack. And that's what she needed to do to process through the pain. You would see scenes where her and the character, let me make sure I get the name right, Lakeith's character where you would think, well, you guys are meant for each other. Why are you even breaking up? This is weird. You guys seem great. Then you have to look at the times that they argue. Now, they don't really explain it deeply, because what's there to explain about? It's their relationship. You're gonna, based on your own experiences and your own life, you might put their fill in the blanks what you will. And I know I did as well. And I think that was the brilliant thing about this movie, because you didn't need to see the full details. That way you could blame, oh, it was all his fault or it was all her fault. They were drifting apart into two different people. Now, I don't believe that there is a soulmate. You find somebody that you really get along with, you have a lot in common with, or if not, sometimes opposites attract, and you find a way to make it work. Sometimes, and that's pretty much the formula. There were things there that they could make it work. His inability to want to leave New York was a problem for him. She was not willing to sacrifice a opportunity like that, which is understandable. So he did the right thing by saying, I'm not going to stand in your way. And she did the right thing by walking away, because it would have been very selfish on both of their parts for her to stay for whatever reason. For her to stay just for him would have been bad or a mistake on her. For him to want her to do that for the sake of relation. Now in your relationship, y'all probably should have been married by now already. Maybe I'm like 5 years in, 4 years in, 6 years in, 7 years in. Like, dude, what the hell? You guys don't know if you want to marry each other yet or not? What the hell, millennials? We're living longer, yes, but you're not gonna live forever. I understand wait until after 30, to get married, maybe, or maybe, closer to 40, maybe 35 to have children, whatever. And these characters weren't there yet. But at the age that you were at, they should have known. 9 years? Come on, who else is gonna put up with you for 9 years? I know I ain't. Come on, if you're gonna put up with me for 9 years, you're probably ready to get married. But to each his own. The thing I like the most about this movie was the connection between Gina Rodriguez, Brittany, and Dawana's characters. That being said, there were times where it was a bit campy for a romance movie or a new millennial, new type of girl power kind of a movie, because even moments in that it was still a little bit, oh come on, that wasn't even subtle. You're really sending a message right there, right? But Dawana Wise's character was the glue that kept it together. She was the standout character, in my opinion. Second would be Gina Rodriguez. I love Gina Rodriguez's character. Very emotional. She went through all these ranges, and it was very believable. I feel like in a heartbreaking moment like that, I feel like that's probably how I feel like that's probably exactly how she would have processed it. And but I gotta say, overall, the characters that stood out the most was the kid. The other kid was from The Daily Show, where he was supposed to give the tickets and didn't have the tickets anymore, and then that whole way, like, why are you so violent, man? He was cool, and I was like, this dude's bullshitting, he's stalling, and I'm gonna, you're wasting my time. I'm taking the bottle, and he couldn't be a loser. He was like, I would have given it to you if you asked. You just one of those guys, and it was hilarious. I love that character. I felt like it was a big misdirect. You had the queen of the Marvel Netflix universe, Rosario Dawson, only play a snippet piece of the little. I thought that they could have unpacked a lot more there, because her character was so freaking obnoxious. I thought you could have had a whole movie with that alone, and then maybe they become friends at the end. But it was just pretty much a cameo, almost like a Stan Lee kind of a thing in a way, right? But no disrespect, because no, erase what I just said there. That was crazy. But anyway. But moving forward, I thought these characters were very likable, lovable, downright funny. But to me, the two focal, I could have built a whole movie around, with Gina Rodriguez and Dawana Wise. I just love what they did. I like Brittany Snow, but the whole thing with her being the uptight, and then finally breaking loose kind of thing, that's been done so many times. I felt like that was not even necessary. I thought maybe all three, but at the same time, they all three had their own issues and things that they needed to finally unpack before Gina left, and I feel like they executed that great. Overall, I enjoyed the movie. Go ahead and see it. Another objection that I kind of had. Because I'm kind of a perv, and I like my sex scenes, because I'm dirty like that. So whenever Gina Rodriguez and Lakeith were getting it on, 2 times, and I don't know why I was looking, 2 times I was taken out of my sex scene moment, where I caught, while they were in their like grinding moments, you could still at certain angles that when they get off of each other, you could see. The first time he was wearing underwear, so you that was like, okay, so now nothing that was happening. This won't be in that clickbait blog article. Actors who actually had sex on camera to make it real thing, because I saw he was clearly wearing underwear. And then the second time they had sex, it was her little underwear I caught right there. But you know what? To Gina Rodriguez's credit, she played the hell out of it, because she even did the whole things with her hands, pretending like, all right, get out, all right, let's, move, like, pretending like, the things that you kind of do, I guess what girls do when like we're done, all right, get over there. And I'm like, okay, but I caught the underwear. like I said, guys, I don't know why I know when I noticed it, I made a big deal in my head. Why would I think that these two would have really had sex with each other? It's beyond me. Like I said, I'm probably putting myself in the moment. Anyway, I overall love the movie. It was funny as hell. I want to see more from Dewana. A lot more. A lot more. Let me know if you guys agree. Like I said, comment below. Hit the subscribe button. And until next time, guys. How did that song go again? Something about Minnesota Vikings? I was going to sing it on my way out. Can't remember it. But it's awesome. I'm going to go play it right now. Peace! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, before I forget, am I even wearing the same clothes? Doesn't even matter. Movie magic. Thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. Like if you like, share if you care, comment for a compliment, subscribe to the tribe, and if you want to know more about how you can send me a message and be a part of We Got Your Mail, that's coming up right here. Check this out.